Hey there, you doers. Recently, I was experiencing slower than expected speeds on my laptop when I did a speed test, and I was able to figure out what was happening and then mitigate it. So, if you have home internet, home wireless home internet in particular, which I do, I have T-Mobile home internet. So the way home internet works is that your gateway connects the cell towers around your house, and the closer they are, the better. And then also where you position the gateway can impact the quality of your connection to the cell tower. But assuming that's good, the gateway then connects to all your devices, right? To your laptops, to your phone, to your other wireless devices that need Wi-Fi. And it connects to all those and it manages them. But it connects to them in two different bands. So there's a 2.4 gigahertz frequency and a 5 gigahertz frequency band. You may wonder, why are there two bands? It's because they provide different capabilities. There's pros and cons to both. The 2.4 gigahertz has a much wider wavelength, where the 5 gigahertz is a shorter wavelength, but more frequent waves. So what's the impact of all this? Is that they work together, right? Your gateway works together, try to optimize all the different devices, where they're located in your home, what the power situation with your laptop might be if you have a power management, system turned on. And so benefit of the 2.4 gigahertz is it can go further. So the device further, it may be more favorable to use it. It may choose to be more favorable to use the 2.4 gigahertz band. And also, if your home has a lot of walls, you have an older home, or if there's a lot of walls in between where you're at, and so you have the distance plus the walls, the lower frequency band, 2.4 gigs, goes through obstacles better in terms of they're less impacted by the obstacle. So you can see that the wider wavelength is less impacted by things like thicker walls, whereas the 5 gigs, which has shorter wavelength, may be disrupted more by the walls. So also in terms of power usage, 2.4 gigs on a system uses less power. So on your laptop, if you're low in battery power or whatever other reason, it may choose to use the 2.4 gig band. And so that's where 2.4 gigs comes into play in particular in managing the whole profile of devices you're using. But the benefit, of course, of 5 gigs is, as you can see in the picture, there's more waves, right, per second. And that basically means is it can transmit more data faster, right? And that's where 5G comes in, right? It's much more faster. So what your systems try to do is balance everything out. And I think sometimes what, in my case, it may have got stuck in 2.4, which may not have been optimal, which didn't help optimize my speed. It was still working because I mainly just surfed the internet most of the time, and so that doesn't require that much speed. But when I ran the speed test, I noticed this is not what I'm getting on my phone, and this is not what I should expect. So what did I do to figure this out? I want to share with you. So first thing I did was I went into command prompt. So if you go in your search bar and you type in command prompt, you'll be able to open up the command prompt window. And what it looks like essentially is like this. And what I did was I typed in the command prompt. I typed in netshwlan show interfaces. And the result of that, it pulled up all this data. And the one key thing here is it pulled up the band I was on. And it was on 2.4 gigahertz as opposed to 5. And I was like, why am I on that? But at least that told me maybe that's where I was stuck. So one thing I wanted to rule out was, does my laptop have 5 gig capability? Gigahertz capability. And I was pretty sure it was dual band. It's not that old of a laptop, maybe 6 years old, 5 years old. So I wasn't really that concerned, but I did it anyways. So within command prompt, I typed in another command, which is similar to this one, and I typed in netsh wlan show drivers, right? And when I typed that in fact, I'll go to command prompt right now. If I type this in and what you see here is number of support bands of 2 with 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So that immediately told me it's not an issue with my hardware that it can handle 5 gigs. It was just for some reason on 2.4 gigs. So what did I do? I went into my Wi-Fi and I switched from my dual band into a network that I created. I created 5 gigabyte dedicated band. So when I connected to that 5 gigabyte only network that I had set up using the T-Mobile app, and I went back into my command prompt and I typed the command again. As you can see, I had the band changed to 5 gigahertz. And I ran a speed test again, and I had the expected speeds that I expected. And so that, then with time I was able to switch back to my dual band network connection, and I've had an issue since. Now, another way that you could try to manage this is you go in and you type in device manager. And when you go in device manager, you can go down to your network adapters. If you go to network adapters, you'll see go to your wireless adapter here, and I have a dual band wireless adapter. If you go click on it, and you click on advanced, and you go down to preferred band, you can click on prefer 5G band. So instead of itself deciding what to do objectively, it will prefer for this laptop, for your laptop, it'll prefer to stay on 5G. So the system's trying to manage your laptop in particular may say, I want to be 5G. At least it will have a tendency not to revert back to 2.4. So that's what I encountered. I checked using the command prompt that SHWLAN show interfaces, and when I initially pulled it up, it showed this band right here at 2.4 gigahertz, right? And then when I just verified that I had a dual band capability, I did. I went in and I switched my Wi-Fi connection to my 5 gigahertz static only network, which I created in my T-Mobile Wi-Fi app. If you go into your app, and you may have an equivalent one if you have another service, you go into your T-Mobile app and you go under My Wi-Fi right there, and you scroll down to the bottom. There's something called My Networks, right? And when you add a network, you click on the Add Network at bottom. But when you add a network, it will essentially ask you, what do you want your network? What do you want the password to be? And then what frequency do you want to use? So normally you would choose automatic, right? And where the system will decide whether you use 2.4 or 5 gigahertz with the receiving device. But in this case, I clicked on 5 gigahertz. So I can connect to so most of my devices are connected to a network that uses both frequencies, but you can have up to four different networks out there that you can connect to. So if you watch my printer video, I use a 2.4 gigahertz network in order to connect my printer because it wasn't connecting to 5G for some reason. So a lot of you I saw a lot of issues with that. It's very frustrating. But again, just want to share with you what I did to overcome my short-term speed issue. I think if you have speed issues, it's not reaching what you would expected or what's done in the past. Take a look, go to command prompt, check what interface it's using here. Use this interface right here. This command right here, this interface command. Look at the band. If it's not at 2.4, it could be for some reason stuck. It could be you could be connected to only a 2.4 network. Highly unlikely you set that up. For example, if you set up the printer network at 2.4 and then accidentally you connect your laptop to it, that might say 2.4. You want to switch back to your normal main network. All right, you doers, please like and subscribe. Let's get things done. Thanks for your support. Just want to grow my channel so I can keep helping you get things done. Please share any experiences you have in your comments, and I'll see you next time. Be safe.